My name is Gavi Wolfe, and I'm here to testify on behalf of the ACLU of Massachusetts in strong support of House 3453 and Senate 2304. It's time for the Commonwealth to stop taking away people's driver's license as punishment for things that have nothing to do with road safety, especially a person's inability to pay outstanding fines or fees like parking tickets or indigent counsel fees. Like many states, Massachusetts has come to reflexively turn to license suspension as a hammer for debt collection. But like debtors' prisons before, this system is not effective. Instead, it cruelly criminalizes poverty. It wastes public resources and harms public safety. Now, like more than a dozen other states have done, Massachusetts should reverse course. When a person faces fines or fees they cannot afford and the RMV suspends their license, that impinges on the person's mobility and ability to hold a job and increases their existing economic hardship. To get their license back, they have to pay the original debt and any accrued late fines, plus a license reinstatement fee that can be as high as $500. Of course, people who have money will simply pay the original fine. It's the folks who can least afford it who face the compounding consequences of non-payment as their debt increases. So for an identical civil violation, people with means pay less in the end and suffer fewer collateral consequences than people without means. The data also shows other inequitable impacts because charges for driving with a suspended license are disproportionately brought against drivers of color and rural drivers for whom driving is simply a necessity. So this is certainly an important matter of justice, but it's more than that. It's also wasteful and it's bad for public safety. According to the RMV, in 2019 alone, the agency suspended more than 100,000 licenses for reasons that have nothing to do with roadway safety. And the resulting fiscal burden on the Commonwealth is staggering. Every year between 2018 and 2021, driving with a suspended license was the leading charge in 11 or 12% of trial court cases. Each of those cases require administrative notices, court appearances, and in some cases, public defenders and jail time. Each charge creates work and operational expenses for police, the RMV, district attorneys, public defenders, court clerks, judges, and countless other state actors. Decriminalizing driving with a suspended license would save these agencies millions of dollars. As for public safety, suspending licenses because of non-payment and enforcing those suspensions is not a neutral proposition, because it siphons resources away from public safety. It endangers all drivers because it increases the number of uninsured drivers and because it distracts law enforcement from tending to legitimate safety violations. License suspensions and criminal charges for operating after suspension should be reserved for those drivers who must be taken off the road because they are a danger to others.